I was going through a tough time, and I didn't have much. I lost a lot of clothes, furniture, and at that point I started hitting rock bottom. And then at that point I became homeless. When I became homeless, it was hard for me to gain a lot of things back. So I didn't want my kids to be taken away from me. So at that point I started reaching out for help. I got introduced into Children's Family and Services, where I have a case manager whose name is Joyce Anderson, and she told me a little bit about the Cleveland Furniture Bank and how they can help me as far as furniture, as far as like beds for my kids, because at some point when I finally got my home, we would sleep on the floor, for like a year. And it was tough. It was really hard because I didn't want my kids to have to keep going through that. So when Cleveland Furniture Bank came about, it was so exciting because my kids were happy at one point when we got home, and they was like, "Oh, mommy, my bed," and they was happy, and they had a very good night's sleep. It's just everything, because I hated at times where I had to sleep on the floor, and then when I got a bed, it was just my everything. I would never trade it for the world. As a single mom, it gets tough. It gets overwhelming. It's at some point I cry. It's just what am I gonna do? How am I gonna get from point A to point B? Is there anybody out there that's gonna be willing to help me, a mother of 3 kids, so reaching out to resources like Cleveland Furniture Bank is everything. It shows that there are still people out there that's willing to help you and not see you fall short. So therefore I smile a lot more, to be able to go home and lay in the bed, to be able to sit on the couch and watch TV, to be able to eat at a table instead of sitting on the floor. So it's very helpful. When I think of Cleveland Furniture Bank, I think of help. You can call if they don't have an answer. There's ways that they can give you resources. So that's what Cleveland Furniture Bank means to me. It means help.